Hey sweet angels, welcome back. It's day 14. I'm very excited. I kind of took a rest day yesterday just to get my brain and find inspiration for video and life and whatever. I feel like the theme of today is kind of simplifying. This morning was the first chilly day we've had. It was overcast and it just tasted like a little bite of fall. It's making me want to kind of reset for the next season. I think I'm gonna go through my closet later and just have a simple day. Simple treat. Okay, before I get into closet, we're gonna do a little update. Today's video is sponsored by Mejuri. I saw a question on this, I meant to respond. I have had this stack of earrings in since my last update with them in November. I love having jewelry that I do not, especially earrings that I just like do not remove out of my ear ever. But they sent me a little update for fall and I'm really excited to show you the pieces. Again, just like the simple pieces that I just keep on my body. I got some ankle bracelets, which I love ankle bracelets. So I'm excited to have a new one, a pearl one. They're so perfect. Like I can't wait to just have these on my ankles for the rest of the summer and fall. And then I got this precious pink ring that's like so simple and beautiful. It just feels pretty. It feels very dainty. Little hoops. And I thought a little mix of silver and gold will be cute. Kind of their chubby hoops that are a little thicker, which I think is nice. I'll have everything linked below if you want to check it out. I've been so pleased with the other pieces I have and their quality and wear, which is really important, especially if you like just keeping your pieces on your body. Obviously look into, they're not all made from the same thing, but look into the care guide for every piece of jewelry you have just to keep it in good condition. Share some thoughts that I've been having around clothes and getting to a better place. This is kind of like a bigger topic I've been thinking about a lot, is like just sustainability in general and mental health, and obviously like consumption patterns when we're not feeling good in ourselves versus like when we are, I feel like is very different. These themes all kind of tie together of what I've been talking about over the month, but being way more clear with how it is that I want to dress and being good with that. And I have loved fashion forever, so I do feel like melding together these worlds feels important to me because it is really fun to feel like your outside is matching your inside. It has been important to my life and obviously it's something I enjoy. I also notice at times it becomes the source of anxiety or pain, or like feeling like, definitely goes under the umbrella just feeling not good enough, and I think that comes out in fashion a lot of the times, especially if you're someone who is into dressing. It doesn't happen as much anymore, but every so often I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like, they look really good and I like their outfit more, or like they dress really well. I'm noticing what part of me, what it is that I'm actually jealous of. I'm like, am I jealous of the outfit or am I jealous of something else? And usually it's like a confidence thing, actually. I feel like it comes down to that is the thing that I actually feel a little jealous of. Coming back down to, it's funny because like my fashion sense has not changed since I was in like middle school. Like the things I'm drawn to, the basics I'm drawn to, sensorily, like how I dress, of either baggy clothes or like really tight clothes and not much in between, hasn't changed. Like I love stripes and polka dots and oversized shirts and pants and whatever, and I'm like, I always come back around to the same place of like, no, this is like what you like to wear, so we should probably just get on board with that and be more intentional and selective about bringing in pieces that really hit that category and like hit it hard. Something over the past few months I've been thinking about Essence a lot. Not the store, but just the term essence. Good example of this is Anthony Bourdain, which I love his style. I loved his style. He has such a unique essence. And I think something cool about Essence, especially in terms of like battling with like not good enough or comparison or all of these things, you can't battle like with each other's essences because it's so uniquely yours. At least in my mind, it takes away this level of comparison, because I'm like, they're apples and oranges, like this one's mine and that one's yours. And what I really am attracted to in people is like when they're kicking out their unique essence, like without care, you know, because they're being themselves. I was watching a Ryan Finn video and then someone else stitched it talking about clothes being lived in and this idea of truly living in your clothes and creating this like narrative and story of your life through your clothes. I think that's so beautiful and something I really aim to do and want to do. And as I get older, I just want to be more and more specific on what I have in my life and also just re-wear the shit out of things. And it's just so much more interesting to see someone who really knows what works for them and backs it, you know? And I think so much of that is energy of getting dressed and being confident that you like what you're wearing. And that is it's a process. I also think a thing on this is like perspective. And I think that's a cool thing of just being confident in your perspective. And I'm like, my fashion sense does give my perspective in a lot of ways, or is like this extension of my perspective of how I feel and like show up in the world and like think about the world in a lot of ways. And I do feel like that is nice as well. And that's like what makes it interesting, is that everyone has all of these like different perspectives, instead of feeling like we all need to mold into this one perspective that is like current. And obviously our perspective shifts as time goes on, which is why I feel like fashion never feels like this like super stagnant thing. But also deep down it does have like a core essence to it, at least for myself, where I'm like, yeah, the perspective changes, but there's also this core element that really has not shifted or moved very much at all throughout my life, perhaps. That's my perspective. Shouldn't be. And so there's not that much left to do. Are essentially the same dress, but I do love all of them. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I think I'll end this one here. I'll leave you with moral of the story. Just kick out a vibe, kick out your vibe. That's all it is. You just gotta kick out your own unique vibe, your essence, your perspective. One left! And majority links are below if you want to check out any of the little pieces. And I'll see you in the last one. Illy.